Well, we got sent home today for high winds, and we weren't going to be working anyway tomorrow for thunderstorms and lightning, so I'm headed back over to Wyoming. I'm going to try to get back up to Willow Lake. I stopped by Walmart to get a thumb screw for my GoPro. Bought the package. Didn't have a thumb screw in it. I was already on the interstate when I found out. Same with my little tripod, flexible tripod mount for my phone. It claimed it came with a GoPro mount and a camera mount and then a smartphone mount. It's missing the smartphone mount, so I'm going to stop at the next Walmart and see if they'll do a return on it. Hopefully get that sorted out so I can get some decent video. But yep, got about another 6.5, 7 hours of driving.
If you want to get more information, just call 605-234-0368. Spiro City, Chamberlain. Still coming up, we have stuff coming up from Carrie Underwood. We also have some Eric Pasley, too. The Morris Pro Ag Hay Hiker Brown Bale Carrier.
How about that for a front?
That's 215-9004. Currently 50 degrees in Gillette. In Buffalo, it's 57.
Well, we're about 40 minutes away from the trailhead. I'll probably stop here in Buffalo and try to find some utility cord. I thought it was in my pack and it's not. Went through a really big storm and hail. The temperature dropped from 80 degrees to mid-40s just in a couple miles. The radar looks relatively clear now in the Bighorn Range, so hopefully that'll hold out through the night. Looks like I'll probably be hiking out in the rain or some kind of precipitation. Won't be long, we'll be at the trailhead. It's turning out to be nice right now. Just started from the trailhead. In the 60s right now. Sunny and breezy when you're not in the woods, but hopefully I'll be able to make good time to where I left off last time. Shouldn't get off track today. Trail 46. Making significantly faster time than last time.
no rain or slick spots, and already know where the confusing junctions are. Not too far from that first little marshy lake. How about that? Views are a lot more opened up than last time. Was not expecting it to be this clear. Things it doesn't hurt to look out for. Little old limbs holding this whole tree. Not sure what lake that is down there, but got a little bit of a view. Probably climbed, 1,000 feet so far. It's pretty warm. Hopefully it'll cool down here in a little bit. Sweating pretty good. Still a little snow packed in. I'd be interested to know how long it's been thawed out up here. When you get to this trail junction, I would not recommend staying on 46. Apparently you have to switch over to 87 to make it to Willow Lake. I probably lost 300 or 400 feet elevation and was headed way away from the trail. Following this ridge shows to be very close to the end of what they have marked, so well, the maps I have available show the lake, so I think we're close. I passed one that was hard to see from the trail, but ready to see what it looks like. It's a little after 7 o'clock. Still got about 2 hours before it gets dark, so should be able to get camp set up with lights still out. Hopefully still eat too while it's daylight. Awesome. I've been calling out for bears about every 30 seconds or so. Didn't appear to be anybody else in the parking lot when I left, so might not be expecting anyone. And I have been charged by an old black bear in Sequoia National Park in terrain very similar to this. I gotta be like just right across those rocks from this lake. Pretty awesome. If it wasn't for the wind and the occasional bird chirping, wouldn't hear anything back here. This could be a good place to set up a tent right here. Well, I made it to Willow Lake. Pretty neat. There's some good spots to set up a tent on this ridge I'm on, but nice and flat. Some even look like they've had campfires there before. But I'm wondering if there's another lake right over there. I think maybe I have enough time to peek my head over there and check it out. Probably about to be on some falls. I went past Willow Lake. I think this is where the good stuff is gonna be. Oh, this is awesome. I forgot to set up my camera before I set my tent up. Snapped one of my rods. It's holding now. I guess if it comes down in the middle of the night, I'll have to use that emergency repair stent. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Pretty sweet backdrop. I got to try to find a tree to hang my food in. There's not very many suitable trees to do it. I'm thinking maybe over here on this dead tree. Looks like a lightning magnet to me. Alright, well, I cleaned up cooking area and didn't get it on video. It kind of startled me. Moose snuck up on me. That's right, it was at dusk and just saw a dark figure. Wasn't sure if it was a bear or not, and then I realized it was a moose. Just kind of eased around the side of the camp when I had my headlamp shined at it. So hopefully a moose or a bear doesn't come trampling my tent. I left my food way away from the site, so hopefully they'll go jack with that instead of me.
and finally calmed down and let me get some sleep. It's 5:05 and it's already quite a bit of light outside. At least it appears to be. I'm gonna go ahead and get up and get moving.
Well, I packed the tent up real quick, thinking some weather was moving in on top of us, and it kind of dissipated and veered off. But I don't know. Trying to decide what I'm going to venture back to this first lake back here and kind of check it out, or I don't think I want to go further back in just because I have to drive back today, so maybe another time. Got up on top of this ridge. I'm hoping it's a little easier going than rock jumping. Just a shot of some of the boulders I've been working my way through. You're pretty much either on boulders or in something wet. So, almost back to that first lake. I don't know why I can't, having a hard time remembering the name of it, but be there in a second. More and more scrambling, it never ends. Having fun though. just suddenly looked up and noticed that somebody left their can of bear spray here. Hopefully that's not a forewarning. Well, I think next time, unless I have 3 or 4 days I can spend out here, I'll probably stay at this first lake. It has real nice campgrounds on this bluff. Water runs could be a little tricky, but pretty nice setup. Even have a little campfire already kind of pre-made here, so might be something I do next time. I'm thinking it's about to start raining or storming pretty soon. I really don't want to leave, but I got a long drive ahead of me, so probably time to get going. Working my way back up the ridge and just peeking my head over. Should be majority downhill now. And those clouds are brewing. Made it back to the trail junction. I'm coming from the trail straight ahead. If you're coming up the ridge and you're trying to make it to Willow Lake, take a right on 87. Don't stay on 46, because you'll lose a bunch of elevation and you'll just go way away from where you're trying to go. Pretty sweet. if you're going up the ridge. Take a left right here. I'm not sure, I was on 47 earlier. I'm not sure if there's a way that 47 over here. I don't know if it finds a way to loop back around to where I was or not, where the other 47 is. But I don't really see how it could. Trail markers here are kind of confusing, and maps aren't accurate, so kind of just have to go with your gut feeling, I guess. Well, I'm getting close to the parking lot. A few people headed in. I'm back on the road again. I made it down to the truck from Willow Lake in just a little over 2 hours with 4 or 5 stops along the way, just at a real moderate pace. So I think it's 4.25, 4.5 miles to Willow Lake, and then I'm not sure how far it was to where I actually camped. Sweet trail, and hopefully I'll get an opportunity to get out again soon. If not, I'll just have to take a rotation, and I'd like to try to do Cloud Peak in August. So hope y'all enjoyed it.